Hello everyone, I am Nandini, Department of CSCI. Today I am here to discuss about happiness and prosperity in current scenario, which are the main two important aspects in the human life. Let us briefly discuss about it. Happiness and prosperity. Let us see the happiness. Happiness is a complex and subjective emotional state characterized by feelings of joy, contentment, and well-being. It is often considered one of the most fundamental and desirable human experiences. Happiness can be influenced by a variety of factors, both internal and external, including biological factors, psychological factors, social factors, economic factors, and health. Biological factors. Some level of happiness may be influenced by genetics and brain chemistry. Certain neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine play important role in regulating mood. Psychological factors. Individual personality traits, thought patterns, and coping mechanisms can influence one's happiness. Positive thinking, resilience, and ability to manage stress can contribute to greater happiness. Social factors. Relationships and social connections are crucial for happiness. Positive interaction with friends, family, and sense of belonging to a community can boost happiness. Economic factors. While money alone does not guarantee happiness, financial stability and ability to meet one's basic needs can contribute to overall well-being. Health. Good physical health and mental health are important for the human beings. Illness, pain, and mental health issues can negatively impact on the human happiness. Prosperity. Prosperity refers to a state of flourishing, thriving, or success, often associated with economic well being and overabundance. It encompasses various aspects of your well being and can extend behind just financial wealth. Here are some of the key aspects and implications of a prosperity. Let us see one by one. Economic prosperity. It's perhaps the most common association with prosperity. It refers to a strong and growing economy, high levels of income, low employment rates, and overall financial well-being for individual and society as a whole. Quality of life. Prosperity is often linked to an improved quality of life, which includes access to the good healthcare, education, housing, and other essential services. People in prosperous societies typically have a higher standard of living. Opportunity and mobility. Prosperous societies tends to offer more opportunities for social and economic mobility. This means that individuals can have a better chance of improving their circumstances and achieving their goals. Innovation and entrepreneurship. Prosperity often goes hand in hand with the culture of innovation and entrepreneurship. In such societies, there is an environment of creation of new business and technologies driving through economic growth. Taking another example, that when there is a harmony in my thoughts and feelings, I feel relaxed and I want to be in that situation. This is a main important example. When we have that feel relaxed, then this feeling is called as happiness. Health and well-being. Prosperity includes good health and well-being for individual. Access to healthcare, a clean environment, and a balanced lifestyle contribute to overall prosperity. Cultural and social prosperity. Prosperity is not limited to the economic realm. It can also include cultural and social aspects such as rich cultural heritage, strong social bonds, and a sense of community. Global prosperity. In a global content, prosperity can refer to efforts to improve living standards and reduce poverty and inequality worldwide. Global prosperity initiatives often focus on international development of cooperation. Personal prosperity. On an individual level, personal prosperity may refer to one's own success, fulfillment, and well being. It can encompass various aspects of life, including career achievements, personal relationships, and personal growth. Prosperity and wealth. Prosperity is a feeling of having more than required physical facilities. It is not just a physical facilities. Almost of all feel that wealth alone means prosperity and try to explain this phenomenon on this non-existent for of fact. Wealth is a physical thing and it means having money or having a lot of physical facilities or both. This is an important distinction. We mostly fail to make the distinction today. And prosperity is more acceptable to us because wealth is just a part of prosperity. And we are trying to achieve happiness and prosperity by maximizing accumulation and consumption of physical facilities. It is becoming anti ecological and anti people and threatening the human survival itself. And vision of a happy and prosperous life. Let us see the information by levels. At the level of individual, rising problem of depression, psychological disorders, suicide, stress, insecurities, psychosomatic diseases, loneliness, and etc. And at the level of family, breaking of joint families, mistrust, conflict between older and younger generations, insecurity in relationships, the divorce, dowry touches, family feats, wasteful expenditure in family functions, and etc. At the level of society, growing incidences of terrorism and national nationalism, rising communalism, spreading casteism, racial and ethnic struggle, wars between nations, attempts of genocide, and fear of nuclear and genetic warfare, and etc. At the level of nature, global warming, water, air, soil, noise, etc., and pollution, resource depletion of minerals and mineral oils, sizable deforestations, loss of fertility of soil, and therefore calls for an urgent need for human beings to correctly understand happiness and prosperity, as well as the sustainable way to achieve this. Harmony in happiness. Happiness is a state of mind or feeling characterized by contentment, love, satisfaction, pleasure, or joy. Happiness may be described as consisting of possible emotions and positive activities. In other words, freedom from want and distress, consciousness of a good order of things, assurance of one's place, universal society, inner peace, and so forth. Happiness is a state of mind where we feel good in most of the walk of life. One of the most important characteristics of this feeling is that we like to continue this feeling, or in other words, the state or situation in which we live. If there is a harmony, synergy in it, then I like to be in that state or situation. To be in the state of liking in happiness, we explore our life, we'll find the respect to the state of harmony between two human beings. When we respect others, others also will respect us, and I like to be that condition. If we respect other elders, it gives the happiness. Basic human aspirations. To achieve our basic aspiration, we need to work for right understanding as a base on which we work for a relationship and then physical facilities. Today we are not working according to this. That's why we can see that there are two kind of people in the world. Those that do not have physical facilities, wealth, and feel unhappy and deprived, that is SVDD, Sadan, Mihin, Dukhi, Daridra, materially deficient, unhappy, and deprived. Those that have physical facilities, wealth, and feel unhappy and deprived, those are all called SSDD, Sadan, Sampadan, Dukhi, Daridra. Materially affluent, unhappy, and deprived, but these are states we don't want to be in. We want to move from this to third category, that is having physical facilities and feeling happy and prosperous, that is SSSS, Sadan, Sampadan, Sukhi, Samriddha. Materially adequate, happy, and prosperous. Presently, as we look around, we find most of the people in the above two categories called SVDD and SSDD. Well, the natural acceptance of the human beings is to be in the category of the SSSS. And finally, in the current scenario, we are generally trying to achieve happiness and prosperity by maximizing accumulation and consumption of physical facilities. This is an attempt to achieve happiness through pleasant sensory interactions. Prosperity is more acceptable to us because wealth is not just a part of prosperity, and we try to achieve the happiness and prosperity by maximizing accumulation and consumption of facilities. It is becoming anti ecological and anti people and threatening the human survival itself. Happiness not only makes us better people but affects the lives of everyone around us, providing them with a positive environment in which to thrive and to be happy themselves. Thank you for watching.